Okay, hello everybody. It's time for another video. Today we're going to go through a project that I've been working on for about 2.5, 3 days. And today it'll be finished. I'm looking forward to this getting done. So I haven't had any water spigots around the house. And I want to tell you a little bit how I planned it. So when I did the house, when I built the house, I told the plumber, don't put any water spigots on the outside of the house. Because I had the idea of, I'm going to have a lot of land. I got ½ acre here. I got a lot of spigots, gardening, washing cars, boats, dock, all that stuff. I don't want to be paying sewer on any of that stuff. So I did pay the city to have an irrigation meter put in, and that will start over there where that's at, and I'll show you what we've done. But basically, I didn't want to be paying sewer on the rest of my life on all these spigots that are outdoors. So I just had the idea of doing what I call like a watering station. So nothing is connected to the house. It's all connected to an irrigation meter, which is pretty cheap usage of water because you're not paying the sewer and other fees like that. So let's go out and I'll show you how I or what I'm doing here. It's not completely done, but I got water all the way to the end of the dock as of today, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So let's take a walk and we'll go through it all. So this here is my irrigation meter. Actually, that's the meter. This is the anti-siphon valve that's required by code. It basically keeps water from backflowing into the drinking water system. So I put this in, it's like 2 feet too high. It looks ridiculous, but I did that because it had to pass inspection. And now that it's passed inspection 3 months ago, I'm going to cut it down to the appropriate size and it won't be sticking out looking terrible like this. So what we got here is the water line runs underground here, and I've already buried all this. Before I poured the concrete, I ran a 1-inch line underneath here. So again, this is all 1-inch line running under here. It comes over to this section, and this is a road I'm going to put in. This is all going to be a gravel road. And so I got the irrigation line running back this way. This is, like I said, this will be a gravel road. And then right about here, I'm going to dig this up today with the tractor, and I'm going to run a spigot and put it on that wall. I should have already done that, but I haven't done that yet, so that's my next project today. So anyways, coming back here, this is all buried, 1-inch line. It's running this way, and it's going to come up to an intersection right up here where I'll show you. So here's an intersection underneath the sand. I got a valve here. This valve secures all water going that direction. I got another valve here that got buried when we had a heavy rain, some sand rolled over it. I got to dig that up. Anyways, I got a water line running this way. Comes up to my first watering station, spigot, whatever you want to call it. This is all 3/4 inch. So it's a 1-inch line that runs up here, but a 3/4 inch branch. So good pressure, works great. And then I got another spigot over here that runs. I just put all these plants in, by the way. So all these plants on this tree line right here, and I got more coming, are all watered by, it's an irrigation watering. I got it turned on right now, so it's a drip line. Basically, I turn it on for an hour a day, and it drip lines all these bushes like that. So this is the end of the road for this section right here. So we're back to this intersection where we were. Again, this is a valve here. And again, I got a buried one over here I got to dig up. And this runs line all the way. I got electrical conduit in here as well that I've already put dirt on top of the electrical conduit and the PVC pipe for the watering line. And that runs all the way back here. Now we're getting into Julie's garden. And I still got to, you can see where this is still uncovered. I still got to cover this up. And the water line runs through here as we come into Julie's garden. It's all buried. And then this is what I did yesterday. I got a tee off that goes over here to my first watering station, which is currently in use. Julie's doing some watering right now. So again, this is all irrigation water. And then it ends here, but then it comes back here, and then we follow this line. And this is all, again, 1 inch until I get to right here. So I'm going downhill, and now I got to transition into 3/4 inch. And the 3/4 inch runs to another optional spigot right here, which I will put in. It's also a vent drain for when I need to drain the system for the freezing. And then just put all this in yesterday. This is all 3/4 inch. And coming over here to the dock, and right here when I get to the dock, I got a 3/4 to 1/2 inch reducer. So then all the way down the dock is 1/2 inch. So I was kind of told not to do that, but that's the way I did it that way anyways. So I have a optional underneath the dock, a fitting for which I will install a spigot right here. And this currently is running under the dock, 1/2 inch. And I set up 2 spigots out here. Here's the first one on the left. It's not beautiful, it's not pretty, but it's functional. It has a spigot up here for a boat that's right here if you need to do a rinse down. And it also has a valve right there for draining off pressure when there's a freeze. So you can open up either one and they work. And then the line continues on to the end of the road, which is right here. This is my last spigot. There it goes. Oh, I don't know, is it gonna work? Okay, had me worried there for a second. I thought maybe I had a blowout. But Julie's watering, so the pressure's, you know, a little bit lower than it normally would be. So I got this spigot turned out towards the water because I want water going out there, not on the dock. Because when the boat's here and we flush the engine's going to be sitting in this area, and I want this accessible. So that's the end of the road for the plumbing, and looking forward to. It's really beautiful out. I gotta put my sunglasses on because it's really bright. I'm doing this project now because it's been crazy hot, and it is beautiful now. It's like 80, somewhere in the 80s. Nice breeze. Finally the humidity is going away. I can get some work done out here, and now it's just time to go to work for the next 2-3 months. So we'll be posting more videos about what we're doing. So thanks for following along. God bless. Looking forward to any comments. Please tell me what you think. If you see mistakes, I don't know, I'm not a plumber. I actually don't even know what I'm doing. I just do it. And let me know what you think.